Alright, so you guys catch me on another vlog this year. So the date of filming this is actually the 18th of July 2024, and if you follow my channel the past 2 years, you'll know that around this time of year I've tended to go off to the Talyllyn Railway in Wales, where I have gone to what's known as the Awdry Extravaganza. And once again, I am going this year. I'm heading out tomorrow. I'm heading out from Newcastle. I'm going to go to Birmingham New Street, then go from Birmingham New Street to Barmouth, where I'm going to stay the night. And then on Saturday morning, I'm going to backtrack to Talyllyn, because Barmouth's a bit further ahead on the line than Talyllyn, because of course Talyllyn is the area where the Talyllyn Railway is, where the Awdry Extravaganza is going to take place. Of course, I can get the direct trains from Birmingham to Talyllyn, but I'm going to be heading to Barmouth, as I said, tomorrow night, so spending the night there. I managed to get myself a nice little bed and breakfast there that I could stay in, and then early morning on the Saturday I'll be heading back to Talyllyn to partake in the Extravaganza's events. Now, of course, last year I did this, things kind of went out a bit pear-shaped on the way out because there was a rail strike, and I ended up staying in Birmingham for the night before, and then I ultimately carried on out to Talyllyn the day after, where I met up with my friends Robin, Luke and Jack, the former two known as Mechanical Shed and Usual Bloke Luke. Once again, meeting those two out. Unfortunately, our friend Jack isn't joining us this year, as he's got a family birthday thing going on, and he's more focused on that this year around, so unfortunately he won't be joining us. But this time around, I figured if I go to Barmouth, I'm a bit further ahead of Talyllyn, and I can get back to the Talyllyn Railway on the Saturday for the early morning events. Because there's a few to look out for this year, so there's plenty to look out for. But as I said, this time the journey's not impacted by strikes, so we should be absolutely fine for journey time. Now, of course, some of you may not know about this Awdry Extravaganza thing, but basically the Awdry Extravaganza is an event that honours the Reverend W. Awdry, who we all know was the writer of the books that influenced Thomas the Tank Engine, the Railway series. I do have a few physical copies down here, which I'm just going to get. This is one that I picked up last year. I did pick up a handful of these at the Talyllyn Railway shop when I was there, but this one I've got a notable of because of what I had done with it when I was at the Talyllyn Railway last year. I ultimately got it signed by Veronica Chambers, the daughter of Reverend W. Awdry, so I hope to go and meet her again as well. And I also got a copy of one of the books that was signed that was primarily based around the Talyllyn Railway, which I also have down on the shelf down here, and that is this one here, 4 Little Engines, because of course the Talyllyn Railway used some of the main engines, such as this one here. This one is, you would know it as Peter Sam. This one was based off Edward Thomas, who is back at the railway this year, because last year he was in Aberystwyth having overhaul being done. That one was there having an overhaul done, so we didn't see that one. And neither did we see Talyllyn itself, the main title engine, which Skarloey was based off, who also appeared in the book as a main character. But of course last year we did get to see some of the older engines. We got to see Sir Hayden, who was in character as Sir Handel. We got to see Dolgok, who was in character as Smudger. Might be in character as Renias this year. We'll have to find out when we go to the railway. But there's a pair of them right there in the book. Renias is that one there. Skarloey is that one there. So that one's based off Dolgok, and that one is based off Talyllyn, and that one there is Sir Handel, who's from behind. That's the one Sir Hayden is based off. And the notable thing about this one as well is I also got it signed by, as we said, the historian and TV presenter Tim Dunn, who I also once again hope to meet while I'm out on this holiday. So I'm basically in the moment of finalising my packing, and I'm catching an early train out from Newcastle tomorrow morning, so hopefully I can be in Barmouth in the afternoon, be in Barmouth, get some rest, and after Talyllyn Sunday morning, I think I should get moving. So I made it to Newcastle station now, and announcements are on the way there. So I'm currently at platform 3, which is where my train's going to come. This will be the 7:40 to Birmingham. So I'll wait for that one. Got my coffee, as you see, there's London King's crossbound train behind me. So yeah, we'll just wait out the fun, just enjoy the length of my first station of the journey. Yeah, let's enjoy it. Alright, so I've just got my cross-country train from Newcastle to Birmingham New Street. Boarded nicely, so that's alright, and I've just got about 3 hours to go from here to Birmingham, so that's going to be alright. So I can just sit back comfortably the whole way. So yeah, it's going to be a 3 hour ride to Birmingham, and I've got about an hour's layover in Birmingham until I get my next train, which will be Whaley bound. I'll get off at Barmouth. So yeah, he's just got a comfortable ride ahead of me. That'll be fine. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride. past Talyllyn now on the train, just past North Talyllyn as well, so we're just going to keep going. We're getting to York. We're about 10 minutes behind at Talyllyn due to a police incident on the train, probably just an unruly passenger or something like that. But we'll get to York shortly, and after that we'll diverge away from the East Coast Main Line towards Leeds, so we'll be back on it for a little bit when we get between Leeds and Wakefield. Then we'll go to Sheffield, we'll call it Sheffield, Derby and Tamworth, and then we'll arrive at Birmingham New Street just after 11, and that will give me about an hour before my next train to go from Birmingham New Street to Barmouth, which will of course call at Wolverhampton, go through Shrewsbury, then through Welshpool and Machynlleth, and it will of course splits in Machynlleth and heads off towards Barmouth that way. So yeah, it's still quite a long journey to go, but nearly got the first hour of it down, so we'll be at York soon enough, I think. But yeah, it's been quite just relaxed. I could just sit back and relax most of the way, to be honest. That's okay with me. Alright, so we're making up a bit of time now. Between Wakefield and Sheffield now. So we should be in Sheffield very soon. Time's currently 9:40, so I've still got about an hour and a bit to go on the train. But I took a check on real-time trains, we're only 3 minutes behind now, so as opposed to the 10 that we were earlier. So yeah, I'll arrive in Birmingham just after 11. I'll give about an hour to get some food and then board my next train towards Barmouth. So yeah, then hopefully I can catch people on the way. So I'm at Birmingham New Street now, just been chilling around at the station a bit, grabbing a bite. Now I'm down on the platform necessary for the Aberystwyth train. At the minute now we've just got another cross-country train on its way to Manchester Piccadilly. Just by me there we've got an Avanti West Coast train as well on its way to Edinburgh, via Carlisle and that. So yeah, I've just got about another 20 minutes until the train comes, so yeah. I'm just all waiting down here while it just gets the loudness of that cross-country train that's just pulled in. Yeah, I'm just sort of waiting, passing the time while I wait for my train to come and taking a few photos. My Instagram, I've just got one of this Avanti West Coast behind me, and of course there's a cross-country train right in front of me arriving, which is, as I said, Manchester Piccadilly. I just like unit 22055 on the back of that. It's a double unit like I was on, so yeah, that's alright then. Yeah, as I said, 20 minute wait, and then my train will be here. I'll have it all the rest of the way to Barmouth. got my Birmingham train now, all the way from Birmingham now to Barmouth. So the front two coaches, I'm in the second coach back, so we'll go backwards until we get to Shrewsbury, but then we'll turn around when we're at Shrewsbury. We'll be at Shrewsbury about 45 minutes. So we'll get to Shrewsbury, and then we'll be forward facing as we're going into Wales. We'll pass Welsh Pool and all those other places before we get to Machynlleth, and then we'll pass Talyllyn, and on the other side of Saturn I think I'll be able to get a shot at the Talyllyn Railway as we go past it, so yeah, I'll be able to see that, that won't be a problem. It's quite a bit of a crowded train, and of course I read that Transport for Wales actually want to do away with 2 of the Pithwhaley and Aberystwyth Pithwhaley trains, and I just think with how busy this one's getting, I don't think that's a good idea. I think there needs to be more of an improvement on that, because they're looking at extending the Aberystwyth ones. I don't see why areas like Pithwhaley, Porthmadog, Barmouth can't benefit from an extension as well. So I don't want to put too much of a debate on that, but I should be at Barmouth for about 4 o'clock. So the time currently now at from this is 25 to 1. So I'll be there in about 3 and a bit hours. But we can just sit back comfortably and enjoy the journey. Now, and we're not too far off from Machynlleth, where of course the train will separate, and part of it will go to Aberystwyth, which I believe is the 2 carriages in front of me, where the 2 carriages I'm on will carry on towards Pithwhaley and Barmouth. So yeah, that's pretty good. We're almost there, and of course I've done this before, so I know what we're doing. So yeah, this should be alright, and once we're there, so enjoying the good views though. It is pretty hot, long way though, but this shouldn't be too long now. So I had to do an unexpected train change at Machynlleth there, but I've just got back on the other one that we're on now. Basically, I think they sent it back to the little depot they've got down there, while the Aberystwyth one went on ahead, but I've got on the next train now. As I said, we are at Machynlleth, so we are nearly there. As you can see by the signs down there. So yeah, we're nearly there. It's just going to be another short ride, but not far to go now. About another hour to get to Barmouth. So the train's just arrived at Talyllyn, and as you see, I just fell by the passing the railway there, seeing the wharf, all up in action now. So we'll be getting to, of course I'm not getting off here, so the next, yeah, gotta go through there, so I'll be getting off at Barmouth once we arrive there in about half an hour now, but yeah, I'll be getting off here tomorrow when I come back down. So I've made it to Barmouth now, and I'm in my bed and breakfast. It is such a small compact room, but this will just be my accommodation for the one night. It's a single bed. £35 I paid for this room. It's quite cheap for a bed and breakfast in that as well. But I mean, for £35 we've got some basic necessities in here. I've got a kettle, I've got a bag full of little goodies and leaflets and stuff of events of places nearby in Barmouth and that. Got a bathroom in there, TV there. But I think the real reward is I've paid £35, like only £35. I've been able to get this. That is my view for the night. Like, why should I watch TV when I can just sit and stare at that? That's amazing. So what I'm probably going to do for the rest of the evening now is I'll Honestly, I'm probably going to go out and stretch my legs around Barmouth a bit and see if I can get some photos of the Barmouth Bridge, as you saw me filming it as I went across it. Go out and do that, see if the arcades are open, how long they're open till, and there's a couple of fish and chip places nearby as well. So it might be the case of just getting some fish and chips and coming back here and just relaxing for the rest of the evening, because yeah, I'm definitely going down that beach. That's to say these. I've already changed into my shorts. I was in trousers the whole way around, but I finally made it in there, and yeah, it's good. It's good to be up on my feet again after all this. And of course, I'm doing the whole. This is something I did last year, because last year I wore my Star Wars Celebration shirt on the journey out. This year I'm wearing my Disney 100 exhibit shirt, because I did actually go to that in April. I had a week off in April, and I just went down to London and I went to it. It's my way of doing one event to the next sort of thing. So yeah, I bought this at the event in April. And yeah, it's such a good t-shirt as well. I got like 2 of the Fantasia themed t-shirts in my bag as well. But yeah, I've just got in and I'm just relaxing my legs, but I'm about to go out and just stretch them properly, because I've been sat down. You can see I've been sweating because it was boiling hot on that train, on both those trains from Birmingham and Machynlleth. But I'm here at last, and I can just get hyped for tomorrow.